This show was so fucking boring. Jesus Christ. All right, here's your WWE Raw review for April 17th, 2017. The show starts with a recap of the Reigns interview with Michael Cole last week, which turned into an ass kicking courtesy of Braun Strowman. After that, the show actually starts out with Braun Strowman coming out and cutting a promo. He says he's glad he broke Reigns in half, and the crowd popped. The crowd popped even louder and did yes chants when he said Reigns won't be on Raw tonight. Then Kurt Angle comes out and says Strowman will face Reigns at Payback, and he suspends Strowman. Strowman tells Angle he wants competition tonight or else, and he left the ring. So basically, Braun Strowman just no sold his supposed suspension tonight, and he just did what he fucking wanted. So Kurt Angle didn't do nothing about it. So, well, after that, Michael Cole tells us there will be a fatal four-way women's number one contenders match tonight. And Dean Ambrose will be on the Miz TV tonight. Wow, I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to be great. Boo. Fuck that shit. Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. Booker T was on commentary tonight, suckers. No, apparently David Otunga, he's on Raw now, so but he's filming a movie, so Booker T filled in for him. They should have got Jim Ross on the show. Should have just got rid of Michael Cole and just had Jim Ross and Corey Graves did the commentary. No point in bringing back Jim Ross and not having him on Raw, filling in for people. So afterwards, Seth Rollins came out to do commentary for Samoa Joe versus Chris Jericho. Samoa Joe won via submission. After the match, Joe gets on the mic and he taunts Rollins. He says the match at Payback will be personal between them two. Basically, Samoa Joe's promo, he's all like, you beat up Triple H at WrestleMania and you made Stephanie go through a table. Now I'm going to avenge Triple H and Stephanie, and it's personal. Like, okay, so that's that for them. Afterwards, Gallows and Anderson versus the Golden Truth was supposed to happen, but Braun Strowman attacked the Golden Truth backstage. Gallows and Anderson then comes to the ring and says they left Japan to make money. So I guess they don't pay nobody over there in New Japan. They have to come to the WWE. Enzo and Cass comes out. Can't teach that. Realist guys, how you doing? Yeah, the usual. They faced each other in a tag match, and Gallows and Anderson won. And basically, Carl Anderson beat Enzo by throwing him on the top turnbuckle. Basically, that was it. So Enzo lost by getting thrown onto the top turnbuckle. Wow. That goes to show Vince McMahon has no faith in Enzo. So all you people who think Enzo and Cass are some sort of big thing, nope. Vince don't care about him. He probably only cares about Cass, but as far as Enzo, once them two break up, Enzo's going to be a jobber for life, or he's probably going to get released. So next, we get the Miz TV segment. Miz comes out with Maurice, and they show a recap of the Ambrose Miz segment from last week. Miz gets on the mic and says he shocked the world when he came to Raw last week, and then Ambrose comes out. Ambrose gets on the mic and says he's been looking forward to Miz TV all week. He panders to the Ohio crowd, pokes fun at the Miz's suit, and then the Miz says Ambrose is a disgrace. Miz rambles on for some more, and then Ambrose says he does what he does for the fans. Ambrose then takes off his jacket, folds it up, and attacks The Miz. This segment was boring and went on for too long. And up next is probably the best thing that actually happened on Raw the whole night. Backstage, Braun Strowman is dragging Kalisto backstage, and then he throws him in the trash. I fucking laughed when I saw that. That was fucking hilarious. Then the Bishop appeared, and he pushed Braun Strowman and told him to pick on someone your own size. Go to commercial. After commercial, we get an immediate recap of Kalisto being thrown in the trash, and it's announced that Braun Strowman will face the Big Show tonight. TJ Perkins then faced Jack Gallagher. Neville came out before the match started and sat at ringside. Then Austin Aries came out and sat at ringside too. TJ Perkins won. Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil are backstage. Titus talks about the Titus brand and tell him diapers aren't cheap. Apparently Apollo Crews, he's about to have a baby with some ugly-ass white woman. I mean, his girlfriend is ugly. Shit. Hell. Shit, she made Charlotte look good. And that's saying something right there. The Hardys get interviewed, and Jeff says he's happy to be there. And Cesaro Sheamus appears and proceeds to kiss their ass. Jeff Hardy will face Cesaro later on in the night. Sasha Banks faced Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, and Mickie James in a fatal four-way match for the number one contendership for the Raw Women's title. Alexa Bliss won, so now she'll probably face Bayley at Payback for the Raw Women's title. Who cares? Big Show gets interviewed by my future wife, Charlie Caruso. And he says he will beat up Strowman giant style. Kind of sound gay right there. Giant style, doggy style. But, yeah. After the commercial, Kurt Hawkins is in the ring cutting a promo. And then Finn Balor comes out. God. Overrated guy. Finn Balor beats Kurt Hawkins by doing nothing but kicks, a drop kick, a slap, a punch, and a double foot stomp off the top rope. And this guy's supposed to be like this big thing. He's supposed to be like this big deal. The guy sucks. I remember all the hype when he came to NXT. Everybody was like, oh, Fergal Devin, oh, Prince Devin, oh, yay. And then I watched his matches in NXT, and I'm just sitting there like, did this guy do any moves? I mean, seriously. People shit on AJ Styles, but at least AJ Styles actually does moves, though. And he was entertaining. He entertained me in TNA, so back in the day. So I am an AJ Styles fan. I do like AJ Styles. So, and I will defend AJ Styles on some shit. So, but Finn Balor ain't done nothing that will make me like him. Sure, his interests were cool with the demon face paint when he first came in NXT, but now it's been overdone and he does the same face paint. It just sucks. And his finisher move just terrible. A double foot stomp off the top rope. A fucking double foot stomp off the top rope. How the hell is that supposed to be like? Supposed to make me go, wow, that's so devastating. Shit. Come up with some new fucking moves and some actual wrestling moves. Maybe I'll pay attention to your ass. Next, Chris Jericho gets interviewed backstage, and he talks about how he wants to face Kevin Owens in Payback. He panders to the crowd. The Drifter appears, and Jericho puts him on the list. Bray Wyatt is in his shadow lair, and he talks about fear, monsters, and other stuff. He has some special effects and images of the supernatural in his promo to make it look more serious. Basically, this was to promote Wyatt versus Orton at Payback in the House of Horrors match for the WWE Championship. So, in a promotional match, oh, Alicia Fox and Dana Brooke is backstage and Emma appears. Emma stirs up trouble between Dana and Fox. Jeff Hardy faced Cesaro and Jeff Hardy won. After the match, the two teams shook hands just like in Ring of Honor, and Smarts everywhere jacked off to it. We get a recap of Braun Strowman attacking the Golden Truth and Kalisto. Tom, whatever the fuck his name is, the interviewer is in front of the training room, and Slater and Rhino walks up, talks, and gets scared of Strowman, who is walking to the ring to face Big Show. The main event is Big Show versus Braun Strowman. They fight on the outside before the match started. There was a moment in the match where Strowman was trying to suplex Big Show but couldn't. Yet last week, Braun Strowman just picks up an ambulance with Roman Reigns in it. So, how the hell are we supposed to believe he can't lift up the Big Show, but yet he could supposedly lift up an ambulance with somebody up in there and medical equipment? That don't make sense. Okay, match went on for a little bit too long, and it ended with Big Show and Braun Strowman breaking the ring via top rope superflex. I wasn't all like, wow, they broke the ring when they did it, because the first time it happened when the Big Show and Brock Lesnar did it back in the day, it was exciting. It was exciting and it was original because it was a first time thing. Then they tried to redo it years ago at Vengeance, where the fuck it was, with Mark Henry and the Big Show, and it was like, okay, this has been done before. It's not the same. And now redoing it again tonight is just like, okay, this has been done twice already. Okay. This is not great. You can't recreate something that was good the very first time it happened and then try to make it all, oh yeah, this is great. And Michael Cole's trying to sell it like it's a first time thing. Like, get the fuck out of here, Michael Cole. You were there when it first happened. Shit. Overall, this show fucking sucked. All right. Everybody have a good night. I'm out.